Good afternoon. This is Lynn Z. Thanks so much for coming to Chair Yoga. And this is a Commission on Aging class from Three Rivers, Michigan. And I welcome you to my home. You'll see my dog running around once in a while. Her name is Maggie. And she's a great big Labradoodle that we've had for 10 years. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, it was a good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. As some of you may know, I'm back in school taking a class called SAIL. It's a class on balance and a little bit of aerobic and some weight training. Hello, Gloria. Thank you for coming, tuning in. I see you kind of when you check in, so that's pretty cool. So we've got a few minutes. I just thought I'd chat for a little bit and just talk about that class I'm taking. Is pretty cool. I'm actually going to college virtually. I'm going to a college in Washington, the state of Washington, and I think there's a technology called Canvas, and that's what I use to do all my work and submit stuff to my professors. So I am very blessed to be able to take the class, and I can't wait to offer it at the COA in Three Rivers, and then there's an instructor at Sturgis being trained as well. So that's super exciting. So again, I hope the volume's all right. Let me know if it isn't. The music, I just need to know if the music level is good. So there's a little message icon at the bottom of your screen. You can message me or you can just give me a thumbs up. Welcome again. Thanks for tuning in today. People are joining. I'm just so tickled. It's so awesome. You saw what I wrote about the class. This is a chair-based class. You can see I've got a nice wooden chair, but you can use a folding chair just so it's nice and sturdy and it can hold whatever weight you are. There's weight limits on the chair. If you look on the bottom of a folding chair, it'll tell you how much weight it can hold. So you want to make sure you have a nice sturdy chair. My chair has a little pad on it. I'll back it up so you can see. And it's just got a little pad on it, but you don't need one. As you can see, comfortable clothing. I usually wear leggings. These happen to be Zumba leggings. But you can wear just comfortable clothing. The other thing you're going to need is water. So make sure you have water with you for class, because you do need water to hydrate. So it's getting on 1 o'clock. We'll wait about one more minute, and then people can just join in. Good morning, Sharon and Joanne. Welcome. I want you guys to know I did purchase a Bilkin product. I'm hardwired into my iPad now. So I am hoping that, thank you for the stars. I'm hoping that we have no interruptions today. Slowly but surely, I'm getting up to speed on all this, trying to make it the best experience for you guys. So we're on Facebook Live with the Commission on Aging at the Commission on Aging Facebook site. These videos can also be seen later. This is interesting. I just lost the connection again, so I'm not sure. It must be a Facebook issue is what I think. So, Lynn Wenzel's there. Yay! Thanks for joining in. We're going to have a good time today. As you saw in the header, we're going to be using range of motion. That means the full range in the joints. We're going to be using balance. So be standing up and balancing. And if you cannot stand, we'll still be working on core and good posture. All that plays into good balance. So, So let's see, what else are we doing? Strengthening. We'll do some strengthening by just tightening our muscles. And let's say the range of motion, strengthening, and stretching. So, and balance. So we'll get all those into our class today. And again, my name is Lynn Z. I'm a certified exercise physiologist with the American College of Sports Medicine. And I'm one of the COA, one of 3, now there'll be 4, because a gal has started in Sturgis, and now there'll be 4 COA exercise instructors. So that's pretty exciting. So again, welcome, and let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the music. If you could there were two, and I saw one, thank you, Sharon, I see your note. She said there's 2 interruptions. Let me just make sure, I'm sure I'm secure. My Wi-Fi's off. It makes me wonder if it's a Facebook issue, so I'll keep looking into this, okay? We'll see how many interruptions we get. Hopefully no more. grabbing that. Bring my chair back. Again, remember to have water and a nice sturdy chair. We're going to begin. First of all, I want to check with you. Is the music okay? Give a thumbs up or write me a note. I'll come close. So is the music volume all right? I need to hear from you guys. Good. All right, good. If it gets too loud, let me know. So just write me a note and I'll look for it. Alrighty. So we're going to begin. If you need support, you can sit back in your chair. Otherwise, scoot a little bit forward so that we're really engaging those core muscles and lengthening our spine as we sit nice and tall in our chairs. I mentioned Maggie. There she is, right in the middle of the screen. So Maggie, come and lay down. So go lay down. She doesn't know that command real well. Go lay down. Go get a toy. Sit nice and tall. Feet are flat on the floor. Shoulders are up, back and down. Sinking in super. And then just quieting our minds. There we go. That's better music. Seems a little loud. So we're just going to quiet our minds. Just gently and slowly lower your eyelids. If you're comfortable doing that, if you're not, leave your eyes wide open or even partially open. So make sure you're safe first of all. And then I would like you to think about an intention you'd like to place on your practice today. It might be faith, love, hope, friendship, balance, gratitude, just anything that comes up as important to you. Think of a word or two. And when you've captured that word or two, I'd like you to take a nice big inhale. Just start right at the pelvis. Think about inhaling through the belly, through the chest, right up into the throat. And then a nice slow exhale. Relax those shoulders around your back. Just easy on the back, nice and slow. As we inhale, nice big inhale, lengthen. Filling up completely. Nice slow exhale. Remember, these are nice deep breaths. I might call them energizing breaths, enlightening breaths. Nice big inhale. They're called different things, but it's really just want to fill up your lungs completely and slow exhale, rounding our back as we bring our chin gently down. On this inhale, breathe in your intention for today. Whatever that word or two is, and then a nice slow exhale. The exhale is nice and slow, just like that inhale. Emptying your lungs completely. Let that belly sink right to your spine. Nice big inhale. And as we exhale, rounding our back just a little bit more, maybe bringing our chin to our chest a little bit more. Inhale, come on up, round the back. Extending to a gentle spinal stretch. And exhale, take it down, rounding. Excuse me, I miscalled that. On the inhale, we're going to arch just a little bit. Gentle spinal bend. Exhale down, rounding the back. A little rounder this time, bringing the shoulders forward as we warm up. Good job. Nice big inhale. And an exhale, round. Bringing our body up to neutral. Just pausing for a minute so that you can just kind of check out, how does your upper body feel? Notice your shoulders and your back, your hips. And then we're going to work a little bit on the lower body. So we're going to bring our right knee up and lower it down. Remembering we can always assist any movement. We can always modify anything we're doing. You can use one or two hands to lift. Our Abdominals are tight. We're sitting nice and tall. Shoulders are staying over our hips. Let's match it with our breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. If you're able, put your hands to the side and flex your hand. If you need to assist the leg, then you assist your leg. By flexing the hands, we're engaging some forearm muscles and even some bicep muscles. Inhaling up. Exhale down. One more on each side. Inhale your intention. Check your abs. Make sure they're nice and strong. Good job. We're going to bring our knee up, our right knee up. We're going to exhale it up. Press through the heel. When you're ready, inhale it in and lower. All the while, our body's staying nice and tall. Hips are over. Shoulders are over our hips. Take it up. Take it down. Remembering, an assist leg is just fine, but make sure you're not rounding when you do that. You want to sit and stay tall. If you notice your body rounding, then when that rounding starts, just don't extend it quite as far. You want your back nice and tall. Build that strength. It will come over time. If you're able, bring your hands out to the side for chair balance. Remembering, everything is nice and still. That upper body is it wants to sway, and so it's your job to keep the muscles nice and tight so that your body stays nice and tall and nice and still. Are you doing your breath? Breathe in your intention here. Fill your belly with air and exhale. Let your belly sink to your navel, sink to your spine. We'll do one more on each leg. Remember that if your arms get too tired, bring them to your lap. We're not in a contest here. We want to make sure we're building slowly as we gain strength, doing various exercises. We're going to work on the bringing our arms down. Yeah, ooh, shake them out. Why don't you grab a little bit of water? Just take a quick sip. Taking your right hand, put over your left leg. Take a nice inhale. And you're going to rotate and just stretch. Your head's going to track over that back shoulder. Inhale to center. Remembering you're taking really good care of yourself. So if you notice any discomfort as you move, you want to minimize the motion or modify the motion. If you ever have any questions, you can always call or text me or Facebook message me. So thank you for that. Good job. Let's do a little bit of a hip opener. We're going to take our leg and we're going to bring it out to the side. And we're going to flat foot it and you're going to drag it in. Do it again. It says drag that foot out and drag it in. Now if you're able, come up on your toe, lift your foot a little and tap it and come back in. Now remember, you can always drag the foot. We started with the easiest. And then we're going to go to the hardest, lifting it, taking it out, and bring it in. Abs are tight. Bring it out. Good job, everybody. Other foot. We're going to start, same thing with the simplest one. We're going to drag that foot out and bring it in. Drag it out. Opening up that hip as best you can. Up on the toe, if you'd like. Tapping. Take it in. Tapping. You can stay here or you can lift. Let's add a breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. You can always add your breaths. We're going to take that right leg. We're going to lift it, grab the ankle, and bring it over. We're going to work on that hip flexor in the back. That helps with loosening up the hip itself. You want to. I cannot lower. I don't have great range of motion, but if your knee is high, try to just gently open it. So again, that's going to help the hip. Okay, so you want to keep that knee as best you can. Some people are real flexible and you get it real low. I cannot do that. So you take it where you want, and then take your hand underneath for stability. Your right hand, your left hand's over your ankle. We're going to inhale, nice long back. Keeping long and tall, we're going to exhale forward, hinging at the hips until you feel that pull underneath. Do you feel it? Inhale. And exhale. If you don't feel it, your back is probably rounded. And it's real critical to stay nice and tall. And bring it up. She has no idea she's on camera. Exhale forward. likes yoga music though. We're gonna take one more. Inhale your intention. As you exhale, exhale any stress or tension. Just relax those shoulders. Stay here. Make sure your foot is flexed. Good job. Release it a little bit. Take a big breath. And exhale forward. Feel it, feel it, feel it. You feel that? One more breath. Let that muscle get long. Long, tall back. Good job. Come on up. And again, you can assist your leg if you're able. Just release the leg and bring it down. Same with the other leg. If you can bring it up. And again, you can assist it. Pull it up so you're not on your knee joint. You want to make sure you're above your knee joint. Very critical. If you need to adjust your foot, your supporting foot, you'll know where it should be. Remember to press that knee down. One usually goes down further than the other, doesn't it? And then you're going to support that leg, keeping your back tall. So if you need to, maybe hold it this way if that's easier for you. Depends on the length of your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Good job. Inhale your intention here. Exhale forward. Awesome. Doesn't that feel good? Foot is flexed. I almost forgot mine. Little nuances of yoga, right? We're going to inhale it. As we exhale, we're going to hold it here. Releasing slightly for our next inhale. And then stretching down. Just asking a little bit more. Ooh, boy, I can feel that down here. Just let it stretch. One more breath. Good job. Come on up. And either assist or no assist, bring your foot down. Excellent. Excellent. We did some cat and cows earlier, but I like to work a little bit on the chest. So we're going to bring our arms out, and we're going to hug ourselves. So take your preferential arm and notice which arm it is. Pat yourself on the back, by the way, you made it today. Good job. Inhale out. And now take the other arm and bring it on top. You have a favorite arm, whatever that first arm was is your favorite. Inhale out, stretch those fingers. Open wide, exhale. Paying attention to our shoulders. So as we inhale wide, taking it back, feel those shoulder blades grip toward your spine, opposite arm. Inhale your intention. Exhale. Good job. Inhale. And exhale. This time as we inhale back, we're going to keep our elbows bent. And we're going to exhale our elbows toward each other. So take those shoulder blades, rotate them toward the spine. A little more range of motion here. Inhale, give yourself a hug. Exhale, bring the elbows back. Feel it stretch. And again, nice and easy. Don't force stretches in yoga. Yoga is intended for gentle stretches. Your body will say, okay, that's enough. And that's when you kind of, you have to be aware of the body. That's part of the whole point of yoga, is being aware of your body and how it's feeling and where it is on the chair, where your feet are. One more. On this last one, I'd like you to inhale your intention for today. Good job. Inhaling up, out. Take your hands, face them down. Stretch your fingers and rotate them all the way up. Stretch. Now, this time put your thumbs down or rotate them as far as you can. Again, your shoulders are going to tell you how far you can go. So as you rotate, notice that. One arm might be further than the other. My right's a little, my left arm, this arm is a little further than my other arm. So, just the nature of the beast. I feel a little twinge in my shoulder, so I just don't take it as far. You do the same. Reach those fingers out wide. Good job. One more time, we're going to inhale. Slow exhale. Good job, bringing our hands to our lap. Just going to do some little breath work here. With eyes closed, we're just going to inhale, nice big breath. Slow exhale. Nice big breath, inhale your intention. Slow exhale, maybe to the slow count of 4 or 5. Now this time we're going to inhale and only fill our lungs 1/3 full. Slow exhale. Next inhale, breathe in 2/3. Slow exhale. Fill our lungs completely. On our exhale, bringing our hands down to our side, we're going to go into mountain pose, inhaling all the way up. Exhaling all the way down. Sitting tall, feet are flat on the floor. If we feel the least bit unsteady, a little wider stance increases your safety and stability in the chair. The closer you are, the more difficult it is. So again, I usually go about hip width, but some of you may be more advanced and others not so much, and it's fine wherever you're at. Be safe, that's the main thing. Good job. We're going to inhale up, we're going to leave our arms up, and we're going to reach our arm right and then left. We're going to feel that stretch all the way down our side. So just feel it all down your side to the point where it attaches with the hip. Good job. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other. Modifying, bending the elbows if you need to, adjusting the pose. Good job. One more time on each side. Breathe in your intention right here. And exhale. Any stress or tension. Good job. Inhale that up. Both arms up. We're going to bring our right arm all the way down. You've got a little lip here on your side of your chair. I've got a little hip piece I can grab. I've also got as we lean side, I've got a little bar down there. So notice how your chair is put together, and then you be safe by either holding on to the seat, to the lip, to the bar, the support bar down below. Inhale up. Now as we go side to side, make sure your shoulders are stacked one over the other, and that protects the spine.
Sorry.
Good job. Inhale up. Exhale down. What are your abs doing? Nice and strong. Use those core muscles. Good job. If you're able, this time, just let your hands slide right down, so a little further down. And again, make sure you are listening to your body, knowing just how far your body wants to bend today. We've warmed up that spine. You're working the shoulders. We're doing some balance. Awesome. One more on each side. Breathe in your intention. Exhale. Nice and slow. Last one. Good job. Inhale up. We're going to do a chest expansion. Exhale down to the edges of your chair. Shoulder blades pull back. Good job. Inhale up. Remember, it's a gentle pull. Don't force it. Be gentle. This opens up your chest wall. We spend so much time forward in our daily life. It's wonderful to get those muscles stretched out. Just rotate those shoulders. Good job. Inhale. Hinge forward. Maybe do a 45-degree angle. So take it down a little bit further than you might have been going. One more time. Breathe in your intention for today. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to bring our arms up shoulder height and bring them forward. Tap the fingers. And exhale, we're going to swing our arms back, and this is going to be an airplane pose. Palms can be facing each other. Thumbs can inhale up and forward. Rotate, so thumbs are down, but remember, if it's more comfortable with you with a flat hand, that's a modification you can make. There's always more than one way to do an exercise, so again, if you have any questions on a specific one, try to write it down so you remember which one it is, and I'll help you with the modification. Inhale forward. Exhale Good job. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down to forward bend, chest to your left, round your back. Inhale all the way up. Doesn't that feel good? That lower back is all stretched out. Remember, we're only reaching underneath our legs if we're able to. Otherwise, we're supporting ourselves on our thighs. So again, another modification you can make to make it your own. Press into those feet. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. And we're going to take a quick sip of water and we're going to go to some standing poses. We're going to scoot forward in the chair. So always remember, all four legs need to stay on the floor always. So if you notice your chair lifting at all, make sure you make those adjustments. Mine's nice and sturdy, so it stays pretty well, but not all of them are. So again, you can push up off your legs, you can push up off the chair. If you want to make it more difficult, your ankles are underneath your knees, a little easier, your ankles are behind your knees. So you take it where you want it to go. I'm going to cross my arms, press into my feet, and stand up. Good job. You're going to step back, and we're going to touch our back of our legs to our chair. Step a little bit forward. We're going to do some chair squats, some angled ones. So we're going to do, let's do 4 of these. We're going to take a nice inhale, fill our belly with air, and exhale. We're going to hinge back, keeping our chest lifted. So keep that heart lifted. I want you to go in stone. I want you to look and make sure you can see your toes. If you're leaning forward, I want you to get that chest lifted. All right, lift that heart center. Good job. Come on up. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, take it down and around. Again, you can hold your legs for support. If you want to bring your arms out into a chair pose, you can. The weight's kind of back on your heels for this. Your chair's right there behind you if you happen to lose your balance. We don't want you to go very far. We want to always be safe. Exhale down. Good job. Inhaling up. Taking good care of our knees. Again, the further down your squat is, the more stress on the knees. It's a strengthener. But you want to be cautious of any pain. Let your pain be your indicator. Slow it down. Stop when you feel any discomfort in the knees. Good job. 2 more. Inhale. Lift up that air. As you exhale, press it down. Engage those muscles. If you're seated, as we inhale, I want you to squeeze up the pelvic floor. Squeeze the glutes. Everybody do that. Squeeze up and in on the pelvic floor. Exhale down. Last one. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Beautiful. We're going to step beside our chair. I'm going to move my chair over just a little bit. I think I can actually move it up. I'm going to bring my water up here so I can move my chair a little bit easier. We're going to stand with our feet about hip width apart. And we're going to lift up the heel. So you're going to lift up the heel on your right foot. And then lift up the heel on your left. Now you can see my chair's right here. And that's where I want yours too. Now I've got a desk I can also use in my room. Lifting up the right heel and then the left. Now the goal is to actually let go. Hip width apart. Sorry, my feet were not in the right place. Alternate. So you're just going to roll one foot and then the other. If you have an injury you're recovering from, remember, or if you have pain in the ankle or foot, you want to use caution, you might just be using one foot. And every time we lift the right, you're lifting. So again, you have to make it your own. We're going to bend our elbows if you'd like. We're going to go into what's called the cactus pose. Now as we do these, remember the abs are tight. Gentle fist. Last one. Good job. We're going to do what's called a mountain climb. And we're going to start by lifting up the right heel, and the arm is going to lift. Alrighty? And then we're going to bring that arm down as the first part. If you want to go to the second part, is you're going to up. Exhale. And again, your chair's there for support. So if you need to, as you bring your leg up and you angle you bend toward that leg, you can always grab if you need to. Whoops, that was a quick lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up. Good job on that. And we're going to take the other side. On the other side, I'm going to use the desk for support. So we're going to bring our left arm up. You see okay? And then again, we're going to have our foot slightly separated, lift up the heel, and we're going to angle down. And the goal is to lift that leg. Inhale up, reaching high, exhale. Safety is the most important thing. We want to gain strength, we want to be flexible, we want to be creating better stability and balance for ourselves. We want to be able to recover from a fall through stronger muscles and better balance. But we also want to be safe as we build. So hence that's why I always recommend making sure you have something near you that you can grab if you need it. Good job. One more. Good job. Inhale up. Both arms up. Swing them down. This is the standing mountain pose. Inhale all the way up. Now squeeze the glutes, squeeze your quads, squeeze your pelvic floor. Exhale, release them. Good job. One more. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale. I'm going to step behind my chair a little bit. So I want you behind your chair. We're going to take 2 steps. We're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And then we're going to add arm press. The other way, inhale. Check your abs, make sure they're tight, make sure you're standing nice and tall. Let's have the other arm. We're going to flex our hands as we move. You know we're going somewhere, don't you? We're going to add a bent knee. So remember, you can go from the very beginning. As we bend, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Good job. We're going to take our right foot back, and we're just going to lift it slightly. I'm going to turn to the side. It's not a very big move. Your foot, your knee doesn't bend, nice and straight, and just lift it a little bit. Squeeze the glute muscle. So that muscle back there, squeeze it. Now you can have your toe on the floor, or you can lift if you want to give it a try. For balance, bring your arms up. Remember, you can always hold on. Have one arm holding onto the chair. Have both arms holding onto the chair. Or you can bring both arms up. You're taking it where you want it to go. Squeeze that glute. Watch the lower back. You're engaging those muscles back there, building those strong muscles. Good job. Inhale. Exhale down. Stretch it out. Feel that? Woo. Round your back. Little stretch there in the lumbar spine. Now take your left foot. Extend your left foot back. Start with your toe on the ground. Squeeze the glute. Lift slightly off. It doesn't come up very high. Squeeze it nice and tight. Abs are tight. You're using nice, strong core muscles. Arms can be out. Arms can be prayer pose. Arms can be out front. You can even lean a little bit if you feel comfortable doing that. But keep that glute squeezed. Glute muscle, gluteus maximus is called. Nice and tight. You just want to see me touch down. If you feel like you'll lose your balance, you need to touch down. Ooh, this is tough, isn't it? Squeeze. Good job. Inhale. March it out. We're get up, make sure that I'm going to put my chair forward just a little bit. So your hand is on your chair. I want you to step back to your diagonal back corner. So your back right corner. Make sure your feet are about 10 and 2. Now if you look at the clock, that's what they would be. Take a nice inhale. Exhale and squat down. Inhale up. Exhale in. Inhale up. Exhale. Again, you can add arms. Feel those inner thighs work. Squeeze them. Inhale in. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Remember, your bottom should never go below your knees. We want to protect our knees, don't we? Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms up if we're able. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's knock something off my wall. That would not be good, huh? Good job. We're going to try it on the other leg. And just like I did, just make room in your room. I know some of us don't have real big spaces. Some of us have really big spaces. I've got a carpeted floor, so I've got good resistance for my shoes. So we're going to take that right foot. We're going to reach it back to the side. This will be your back left corner. We're going to squat down, lift up, and tap it in. Step 5, make sure our feet are 10 and 2. Take it down. Bring our arms out if we can. Inhale. Exhale. So we're using balance, we're using strength. Inhale up. Just tapping. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Last one. Beautiful. Come on in. And we're going to do a standing flow. And again, you can be behind your chair. Just make sure we're going to be doing the sunflower series. So just make sure you have enough room behind your chair to lean forward, okay? But know it's there. I'm going to stand beside my chair so you can see what I'm doing. Feet are hip width apart or a little wider. If you feel real confident today and you want to bring them a little closer, my recommendation is hip. So, but you take it where you want it to go. We're going to do a mountain pose first, lateral lift. Exhale down. Good job. Inhale up. What are your glutes doing? Tighten them up. Tighten up your quadriceps. Tighten up those core muscles. Inhale, breathe in your intention. Bend your knees as you come down. Inhale. Exhale, bending the knees, keeping those shoulders over the hips. Inhale up. Exhale to moonflower. So this one, you're going to bring your elbows in. I want you to open your legs a little bit, 10 and 2. Inhale, your arms out, fingers spread out. Exhale, your elbows in. Inhale, fingers out. Now I want you to imagine a ball underneath your armpit, and you're squeezing that ball. Tighten up the muscles. It's called isometric. Inhale up. As we do this, we're going to bend our knees. Good job. Inhale, stretch. Know how our hands are feeling. So again, it might be a big extended finger and it might be modified to a little rounded hand. So again, make it your own. And the squat, you take it where you want it to go. Good job. One more. This time we're going to bring our hands in front, cross them, inhale all the way up, and we're going to go down to a sunflower. So we're going to bend forward, not hitting the floor necessarily. We want to keep our head above our hearts. And that helps with blood pressure management. So if you have high blood pressure, whoopsie daisy, just hit my dog. Inhale up. Exhale down. She's been more on camera today than I think she's ever been. Inhale, push. And exhale down. Press into those feet. Exhale down. Good job. We're going to take this into a flow. So inhale all the way up. Exhale to moonflower. Elbows come in. Squeeze those arms. Inhale, stretch the fingers. Exhale in. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hinging forward, round your back to sunflower. So you can round here, press into the feet, tighten up your quads, using a lot of muscle on this. Exhale to moonflower. Inhale up. Remember the knees can be, you can take a little wider stance and bend a little further. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. But the same principle goes. You don't want your knees forward of your toes, so keep track of that. One more flow. Exhale to moonflower. Inhale your intention. Exhale. Squeezing those elbows in. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Press into those feet. Tighten up. Good job. Stomach's nice and tight. Beautiful. Bring the feet in. And we're going to take a nice seat in our chair. I'll put my water down here. Good job. Coming around to the front of your chair. Make sure you stay standing. And take your feet, just your back of your legs a little ways away from your chair. Look back. Everything good? Alrighty. We take a nice inhale. Exhale. We're going to take the tailbone, reach for the back of your chair, leave your chest high. Squeeze everything. Quads, glutes, pelvic floor. Everything's nice and tight. Exhale down. This is that contraction, that pelvic floor helps with incontinence. And you can prevent it. It'll help build muscle, so if you have a little bit of issues, it will get stronger over time. It's a muscle. Squeeze it. Come on. Good job. We're only going to do one more. We did a lot of squats today, didn't we? Inhale up and exhale all the way down. You're going to reach back. Put your hands on your lap. Lower your squat. Look down, make sure that you're back so that you can see your toes, got it? And then slowly lower till you sit. Woo! That's work. Alrighty. I don't know what that made me sweat. And we're gonna come about halfway in our chair. I'm gonna have you lift your feet. So you wanna make sure that you can lift your feet without your chair moving. Alrighty? Flex and point. Now as you do this, you're getting fatigued, so it's a tendency to round. I want you to think about sitting tall, using your abdominal muscles. Shoulders are over the hips. Good job. If you need to put one foot down on the floor, then you do 4 on each foot. Alrighty? Good job. Foot flexed, you're gonna just open your legs a little bit, and we're gonna take our foot in a rotation. If you're doing one foot at a time, you're going to switch right now, and you're going to do the other foot. And now we're going to go the other direction. So we're going to rotate that ankle full range as best you can do it. If you're using one leg, you're going to switch right now, and then do 4 on the other leg. Nice big rotations. Good job. Bring your feet down. I want you to just lift your toes up. Even though they're in your shoes, just go ahead and lift your toes. Separate the toes. And then start with your pinky toe and just lower your toes one at a time. This is wonderful for the arch of the foot. Lift up those toes. Good job. And lower the pinky toe all the way to the great toe. Good job. We want to separate the legs a little bit. We're going to lift up the right knee. Now again, you can assist or not, and we're going to rotate in a circle. Your foot is flexed, so it's nice and still. And then thank you for those little stars, and I just so appreciate that. Know you're out there, and know you're loving this. I know it's a commitment to do exercise classes, but I'll tell you what, it's so worth it. Following this class is Zuma Gold on Zoom, other way. And you're welcome to join in there too. You can actually do chair yoga from Zuma Gold from a chair is what I want to say. Good job. Lift your right leg and tap it out. We did that a little bit earlier, so you know you can either drag it out or you can just lift and keep it lifted. We're going to stretch that hip again. One more. You take it where you want it to go. Other foot. Just get a nice and big stretch. Good job. Good job. We're going to bring our arms up to cactus pose. The Soraro, you know. Take a nice inhale and rotate to the right. Inhale to center and rotate left. Inhale to center and rotate right. Inhale to center and rotate left. Good job. Bringing our arms down. We're going to take a shoulder roll. Take the right shoulder around, then the left shoulder around. And then both shoulders. 4. Nice big rotation. And then we're going to reverse it. We're going to take the right shoulder, single roll forward. Notice how you're feeling, left shoulder. You can continue singles or you can take doubles. Just take them forward. Nice movement. You can add those elbows if you want. Good job. Just depends how you feel today. Good job. Take our chin, drop it to our chest. Lift the head up to neutral. Bring your shoulders up. Drop them down. Drop your chin to your chest. Head to neutral. Bring your shoulders up. Press your shoulders down. Chin to chest. Good job. Bring your head to neutral. We're going to scoot back in our chair for final relaxation. Hands can be at your lap. You can now relax the belly. So if you want to have a little rounded back, you can. I know that's what my chair does when I sit back. And keeping your eyes closed, I want you to force a grin. Smile as big as you can. Scrunching up your forehead. Now relax your face. Open your lower jaw just slightly and rotate your jaw back and forth. And then leave it slightly open to release the tension in the jaw. Relax the forehead and your eyes, your mouth. Check your jaw again. Make sure you're keeping it relaxed. Relax your shoulders and your arms, your belly, and your buttocks. Let your buttocks and your legs just sink into the chair. Relax your legs and your feet. And just for a moment, we'll have final relaxation, letting our breath come back to its normal rate of rhythm. Placed a very important intention on your practice today, and whatever that word or two or thought was, it's important to you. So I think about wrapping up your thought, your words in a box and as a gift to yourself, maybe etching them on a rock in your mind's eye, and take that with you today as you leave. Let's open our eyes, hands beside us. We're going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Think of something you're thankful for. Inhale it in and hold it there. And exhale down. So much to be thankful for. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to give you a little heads up. The COVID shots, I know we don't like to talk about that too much, but I just want you to be aware that things are ramping up in our county. So make sure you're in touch with your primary care office. If you're online, I know you're online with Facebook, so you might also have, I just lost it. It's where you go out in My Chart for Bronson or Borges. They're making announcements at hospitals, so St. Joe County Health Department, again, go online, check out their website. So just keep track of it if you want to have the vaccine. I've had mine, I had it last week. I had a little bit of a sore arm. I recommend getting it in your primary use arm, because it absorbs quicker. So, but you can do whatever you want. And just check it out. And if you're going to get the vaccine, which I recommend, that everybody does. We've got to get over this COVID pandemic. So, Amanda, I see you checked in. Thanks for checking in on Facebook Live. She's, as I mentioned Amanda's name earlier, she is Ruth's counterpart over in Sturgis. So again, have a very wonderful day, and I'll see you Thursday at 1 o'clock. If you want to join Zumba Gold, be sure to Facebook message me, and I'll send you the link. Thanks so much, and have a great day.